Hi guys, thanks for joining me on Daliso's Sports Show. Back again after that awful weekend where Arsenal lost to Manchester United. I am still feeling really low about it and I need a pick me up. Unfortunately, this game doesn't seem to be a big challenge. I don't think personally for Arsenal, but let's go ahead and look into it anyway. We are going to be playing, well, there's a lot of Champions League matches on Wednesday. Everyone is playing, and Arsenal will be playing this Kairat Almaty team at the Emirates Stadium. And to be honest, we should expect a lot of changes here. And yeah, man, I feel terrible just having I feel terrible even like talking about Arsenal at the moment. I wish I could have a bigger break, but I really need a different perspective. So let's have a look at how we lined up against Manchester United. I can bet you 100% we're not going to line up like this. And I'll tell you how I want us to line up instead. So Raya in goal, I think we are going to see Kepa in goal for this one. We'll see Ben White. Here we lined up Yuri and Timber, Saliba, Magales, and Nkapie. It looked like a strong back four, but against Manu, their determination just literally swept us aside. After the first 30 minutes, after they absorbed all our pressure, didn't concede. I mean, they conceded one, but after that, it almost like encouraged them to go after us a lot more, which is crazy. Right. So that was our back four. Then we've got Odegaard, Zubamendi, and Rice in midfield, Saka, Jesus, and Trossard in the attacking positions. So I'm expecting probably for Almaty, Ben White, Mosquera is back. He should play. Either Saliba or Magales, I don't know which one. Probably Magales, I think, with Mosquera. And then we play Miles Lewis Kelly in that left back position. I really would like to see Miles Lewis Kelly play in that number 5. We need one. We can't rely on Martin Zubamendi. And then Eze in midfield is who I expect to play. In that position. To be honest, this would have been a perfect game to play Waneri, but he's on loan, isn't he, to Marseille? So we'll have Eze probably with Merino, and maybe we want to play Rice or who's Norgard should be good. Martinelli, great competition for him. Play Martinelli in that 11. Jesus and Noni Madueke. I think that is a team that can play. In fact, in that back four, instead of even Masquera or whatever, they should play that Salmon guy, the little boy. I don't know if he's a right back though. Is he center back? Whatever the case, we should just play all the sort of like, okay, play a strongish team, and then after a bit of time, get all these even younger academy players in. For now, let's butcher some names. Yeah, for Almaty, this is how they lined up in their last game against Club Brugge. They had Anna Bekov in goal. And then, so many, Mata, Sorokin, Martinovic, and Tapalov. Holding midfielders of Dan Glazer, Dama Kasabulat. Then midfield of Valerie Gromiko, Jorge Jorginho, Alexander Mrinsky, and Edmilson Thilo. Edmilson Thilo. So that is how they should line up. I haven't watched Almaty play at all. I can't lie. I haven't watched them play at all. You know, I've been watching other teams, but to be honest, I'm expecting Arsenal to win this match to get us 3 points back. We have had such um, a good performance in the Champions League. You know, our performances have been top notch. We haven't lost a game. I think we're going to go through all these qualifiers, these sort of like round robin games unscathed. Unfortunately, the Premier League is not as forgiving as this tournament. So I am going for an Arsenal win with Almaty. Let us have a look at all the other games that are going to be taking place. I'll just go through live score the way they've listed it for ease. Benfica will be hosting Real Madrid. I should expect Real Madrid to win this match. Maybe not easily, but I'm expecting them to win this match really. But you never know. Let's see how the Arbeloa is going to be doing and how he's going to manage this team. I think I saw a very good comment. I've forgotten the player who said that, Alonso's problem at Real Madrid is he wanted to go there and be a coach. When there, you just want to be you are only required to be the manager because they've got all these players who have come. They're big players. They're not like these small players who you have to train to become into like big players. You go there to manage egos, to create it, but they do everything they want to do. Maybe Arbeloa knows them better. Let's see what happens. And then we've got, after Real Madrid, we've got Monaco, Juventus. I don't know who I'm expecting to win, but, another away win, I doubt it. Maybe a draw. Ajax, Olympiacos. Ajax haven't had a great time of it in this tournament. And then Sporting Lisbon are going away to Club Athletic Bilbao. And then Atletico Madrid taking on the giant slayers. Bodø Glimt beat Manchester City 3-1. Then Barcelona is going to be hosting Copenhagen. That will be an exciting game to watch, actually, because I don't know, I just love watching Barcelona. Very exciting team to watch. And after the way we got hammered by Manchester United, conceding 3 goals after such a long time, I might have said previously, like, if we faced Barcelona, we would probably like eat them alive. Well, I want to take that statement back. I want to take that statement back because in football, you don't play football on paper. You don't play football on previous performances. So maybe we won't eat them alive, but we would give them a good go. And considering our terrible defense against against Manchester United, maybe our defending is not as serious as I have claimed it is. So yeah, sorry Barcelona for looking down on you. Respect. Bayer Leverkusen will be playing Villarreal at home. German sides, I'm not sure how good they are this year. Borussia Dortmund will be hosting Inter Milan, a team we beat 3-1 last week. Feels like longer than that. Last week, we beat them 3-1. Don't know how it will go. Bruges will be taking on Marseille. Tottenham will be going away to Frankfurt. I'm expecting Tottenham to win because Tottenham have been really good in Europe, doing really well. And then Liverpool, Quarterback. Liverpool are very unpredictable. I can't believe how they lost in the last minute in their last game in the Premier League. My nose is itchy. So very unpredictable, but I'm still expecting them that they should be able to beat Qarabag. Manchester City will be hosting Galatasaray. Ooh, what a game. We can watch, what's his name? Osimhen. Osimhen, hopefully he's fit, but that would be something. Imagine like comparing him and see who comes out the bigger sort of profile after this game with Haaland. That would be interesting. Napoli, Chelsea. Oh, this is going to be tough for Chelsea with their Liam Rosinia changes. Let's see how he's going to get on. Yeah, interesting to see how he's going to get on. And then PSV Eindhoven will be hosting Bayern Munich. Hopefully, well, Bayern Munich are probably going to finish second because us and them are probably 1 and 2 in the table. Paphos Slavia Prague. I think even their own relatives are not going to be watching that. One of the least interesting ones. Another game that I think is going to be quite interesting is going to be PSG versus Newcastle United. I think this is a matchup where they're very similar. Like Newcastle have got strength, that core strength, whereas PSG have got both the flair as well as the strength. But even Newcastle, they've got like Harvey Barnes who always seems to have a chance to create something. This would be a good game to watch, I need 6 tellies. I wish I could watch everything. And then Atalanta will be hosting Union Saint-Gilloise, which I've butchered. I'm sure that's not how it's said. Can somebody tell me how to pronounce Union Saint-Gilloise? Gilloise? I'm sure it's French. But those are all the games that are going to be taking place on Wednesday, the last round robin games in the Champions League. Let us have a quick look at the table before we go into our last before we go into our last game, currently Arsenal are on total by total 7 out of 7. So it will be 8 out of 8. We should finish this comfortably at the top. If we don't, even if Bayern Munich, even if we lost and Bayern Munich won, we'd still, I think, be ahead on goal difference because there's a five goals difference anyway, so they would have to go crazy. I can't see it happening, let's be honest. But should we be concerned about? Because now the top eight qualify automatically. Everyone else will be doing like qualifiers, like playoffs. So Arsenal, so far it's looking Arsenal, Bayern, Real, Liverpool. Oh, Liverpool are in fourth. Spurs, PSG, and Newcastle. But if PSG beat Newcastle and Chelsea beat Napoli, oh yeah, well, Chelsea is still in the top eight anyway, but Chelsea could beat Napoli. Newcastle probably might not beat PSG. Barcelona might certainly Copenhagen, so they should win. So chances are Barcelona will go in and Newcastle will give way. Barcelona might go in, Newcastle will give way, in my opinion. Because PSG, unless PSG lose, either of these two, anyway, one of them is going to lose, unless they draw and both finish at 14 and Barcelona lose. Anyway, basically, both these teams know that they need to win to maintain that top eight finish. So it's going to be crazy. I might not even watch the Arsenal game at this rate. There are so many better games that are going to be happening that, all these teams. Let's see, where's Manchester City? Manchester City have also got 13 points. So if they beat Galatasaray, they'll have 18 points. So yeah, it's going to be a bloodbath tomorrow evening. It's going to be a bloodbath because everybody will want to finish in that top eight. But yeah, absolutely interesting, guys. Let me know, who do you think is going to go through? Have a look at this table and see what's going to happen. Let's see bottom of this table. Oh, Almaty have managed to get 1 point. Villarreal have really struggled so far. But yeah, crazy times. But yeah, it looks like it will be a bloodbath tomorrow evening. I'm really looking forward to see how it is going to like pan out. But you got Manchester City, Barcelona, um, Atletico, Inter. Inter can finish with 15. They'll be trying to get a win. They'll be trying to get a win, so it will be very interesting. But let me know what you guys think, and then we'll talk about it after the games tomorrow. See who the casualties are. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye bye.